Oh right, this is kind of crazy, guys, but they printed Craterhoof Behemoth into standard, well, yesterday as I'm recording this. It's in Tarkir. I have the old one, but this released in standard yesterday, and that's pretty crazy, because this is a modern deck at this point. Technically a kind of a legacy deck, not a tier 1 necessarily, but I mean, this is how elves work in non-rotating formats and modern and stuff, and it's standard legal. So if you don't know how any of this works, elves, they ramp, they add mana, right? Tap for mana, this taps for mana, this taps for a ton of mana because it taps for a green for each elf you control. So if we control 4 or 5 elves, it taps for 4 or 5 mana. So the idea is play a bunch of elves, ramp, go super wide. Elves are very good at going wide, right? We have lots of ways to make tokens, we have ways to draw, and then once we have like, I don't know, 6 or 7 elves in play, we have 2 options. We can either overrun people with lures, right? Elves get +1/+1, elves get +1/+1, elves get +1/+1. So we can just make our elves huge, but our big finisher is Craterhoof Behemoth, which when it enters, our creatures are going to gain trample, they're going to trample over blockers, and get +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures we control. So if we control 6 creatures, all 6 of them get +6/+6 and trample. So the way we find this, we have a few options. Fierce Empath is an elf that enters and finds a creature with mana value 6 or greater. We have another elf here, Fauna Shaman, 2 mana 2/2, discard a creature, search for a creature, put it into your hand. And then we have Genesis Wave. Genesis Wave is fun, though it's not consistent. It's X and 3. You reveal the top X. You could put any number of permanents. That's any elves, any lands, and any Craterhoof Behemoths if you can cast this for 8, which is not hard to do with Elvish Archdruid. Oh, by the way, I have 4 of these, but they're split because that's the versions that I have. But basically, if you can cast this for 11, you can get multiple Craterhoof Behemoths. You can also whiff, though. There's also, in standard right now, I don't want to pitch this as the best version of this deck. I literally, here's what I did. I went T-type elf, and then I built an elf deck with Craterhoof Behemoth. So this is not like the best build. If you're going to copy this, copy it, and then feel free to adjust it depending on what rares you have and stuff. That's fine. But there's Archdruid's Charm. This for 3 mana can search for a creature, put it into your hand. You can also get a land onto the battlefield, and it's a fight spell, exile. I mean, this should probably be in the deck. It's probably better than Genesis Wave. I think it might be, but Genesis Wave is fun. This is really good too. There's also in Tarkir, I forget the name of it, but it's a harmonized card. There's also this, 2 mana, search your library for a creature. Same thing as like these things. You can search for Craterhoof. So basically Craterhoof costs 10, because you pay 2 and X, you pay 8. It puts it onto the battlefield, by the way. Right, so instead of paying 8 for this from hand, you can pay 10. But the upside of this is it has harmonize, so you can cast it twice. So that's relevant. But yeah, again, I would say you don't have to copy this exactly, but why are we 61 cards? Uh-oh. Oh, that's right, I had 2 of these. But this is pretty close to Modern Elves and Standard. I mean, holy crap, man. So let's just play this thing today, see how we feel about it. So I didn't tune this at all for the metagame, right? I'm not even trying to compete with red aggro or anything like that. We're just going all in for fun. This is a terrible hand. We have 22 lands, 4 is quite high, and we don't have any of the good ramp. Well, mulligan, this is better, we don't have lands, but we have to risk it, I think. Probably putting 1 Archdruid back. If I get to keep my land or elves, I think it'll be fine. Or if we just draw a land. This board is interesting. That's a merfolk. It really shows, I don't like having shadows on, and you can really tell. Okay, we just draw a land. Yeah, I don't like shadows on, because in the deck builder, for some reason, your deck box has a shadow that goes over the cards, which is insane. I can't believe it. Why would that ever be a thing? So I have shadows off, but it really looks weird with these pets on the board with no shadows. But I do like the board. Really simple. Okay, what are we doing here? Is it just Archdruid? Is it just always Archdruid? I think so. Okay, Archdruid it is. No blocks. Down to 16. We did go second, so opponent does have the upper hand in terms of being aggro. So we want to play things first before we tap the Archdruid. So we'll do this. This taps for 4 now. So it's probably tap for 4. Play this. Do we draw or do we play the other one? Because if I play this, like, it kind of feels like a win next turn, right? So decline. We'll take action. Behemoth. And then play this. And the opponent needs to board wipe this turn. And if they can't, we win. That's it. It's just, do you have a board wipe or not? Because this taps for 6. So we can cast this. That's not a board wipe. Yep, we win. Okay. First game. And there's no way they win here. Yeah, none of this matters. Life gain doesn't matter. This is so over. My God. Okay. Well, here it is. In standard now. Bang. Okay, there we go. That's all trample, by the way. This is how, if you don't play Modern, this is how Modern Elves work. And this is in standard. I guess if you play Commander, this is how Commander Elves work too, but yep, negative 34. They're at negative 30 because they gained some life. Wow. Game 1. Game 1, and we did it. We did have to mulligan. We kept a sketchy hand. That's still fine. Obviously, if the opponent has interaction, it's much worse, right? Elves have always been super susceptible to spot removal and interaction. If the opponent can kill our Llanowar Elves, if they can kill our Archdruid, if they can wipe our board on turn 4 or something. Whoops. And that's why Genesis Wave is pretty good. It can help recover. We don't have any way to search. We don't have Archdruid. We do have pretty good curve for an aggressive elf start, and we're going first. I want to try to just aggro the opponent this game. It's probably Dwinnen's Elite next turn, and then Imperious Perfect the turn after. Green? Llanowar Elves? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just doing this. It's not mana efficient, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we go aggro. We need another Lord. And we can aggro the opponent out pretty well. Glimpse the Core. Okay, this is just green ramp. It's not I thought it was going to be another elf deck. Okay. Well, there's Craterhoof. So I think it's going to be 3 for this. And then attack. See, if I top deck a Lord here, my God, we just aggro. Going first, I don't have to focus on this. I can just, yeah. Oh, they're playing it though. That sucks. Okay, well, there is another Lord. I'm going to name Elf. Sometimes you can name Beast if you're against blue to ensure that you can get stuff through. Do I win if I just go? They block the Lord. They take 10. They go to 3. But then I have only 4 attackers. I feel like I need to go. I'm not going to. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to see if I can get the Craterhoof now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 mana. But I mean, I can make elves with these and start going wide. Glimpse the Core is fine. They're not going to have board wipes, so I think we can just go around them. Yeah, that's pretty good. They can't attack me. Yeah. Don't need that. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this though. I'm going to take action. Get another one of these. We're going to pass the turn. What is this? It's tap it to make a 3/3 with haste. Not that great. Right now, okay. Not sure what that kills, but we will do this. Resolve. Okay. So this is... can be used to cast non-artifacts. Right. Alright, we'll make another one. Dang it. This is not what I need. Just trying to hold on now. I mean, I have all the Craterhoof Behemoths I could want. Don't have the mana. I probably should have just been aggro and sacrificed some elves. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. We have... if I attack all, but not with this, we're going to lose a lot. Okay. Down to 7. They can attack with the Cityscape Leveler, kill my Imperious Perfect. So I think we're going to lose this. Yeah, we'll activate it. And then no blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have anywhere near enough mana. I don't think we can win, unfortunately. And I did keep a bad hand, right? We had 1 Lord. We had no ramp. We had no Archdruid. So That's my bad. We need 2 lands to cast these, so I can't do that. Well, they don't attack and I draw another Imperious. Perfect. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I have 6 attackers. Okay, we lose. This just auto loses. I mean, they don't have any. They have 1 card. But it's probably a loss. Ugin just feels like if it resolves, you lose. You could just replace all this text with I win. I think that's fine. I don't know why they're not just attacking me, by the way. Just attack all. Okay, I don't know. Okay, 1 more land and we can Craterhoof. Okay. Just don't exile the Llanowar Elves. If they exile the Elves, yeah, we'll just quit. Okay, well that's what the deck looks like when it doesn't work, which it will sometimes. This is why, by the way, sometimes you'll see these decks only play like 1 Craterhoof Behemoth, because we drew 3 of them and they were just dead in our hand. I would say it's probably worth playing 2, because then you don't have to worry about if the opponent mills over 1, right? If the opponent mills 1, how do you win? You can still win by... See, we're drawing it really well. Oh, we're gonna mulligan this. This is pretty good. It's probably worth keeping. Put 1 of these lands back. Okay, black is bad. I'm gonna play my worst ramper here, because I expect it to die. Tiny bones, okay. I will take 1. Okay, there's the empath. Now we just need to ramp. This is gonna die for sure. But I'll play it. I'll play this, autopay. Can't pay the green. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana next turn. I can play both of these. This is skeletons, tribal skeletons. I will no block. Down to 12. Ooh, there's the Archdruid. Okay. So I think it's Archdruid. We're not gonna pay. We're gonna pay 2 for this. Autopay. Tap you. Okay, so how much mana do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which is enough to play this and the guy. I'll actually have 12. Oh, it goes away. Well, that's a problem. Okay, in this case, we have to go wide and attack. I'm going to autopay. Okay. So play this, name Elf. Attack with these. Alright, down to 13. Really need the Visionary to survive. They want to kill Archdruid because it's scary. It represents Craterhoof, like insta win. Probably doing this. Take 7. Alright, down to 5. Probably shouldn't have done that. I might have been able to just win on the backswing. I didn't do the math. Dang. Well, we attack all. So they block 4. It's 4, 7, 10. Yeah, it's lethal. It doesn't matter. Okay, so that's the thing, right? We can Craterhoof Behemoth, and that's just, you know, it's an insta-win, but we can also just go wide with elves, right? We can just play tribal elves, and that's good enough. Okay, this is another go wide hand. Lots of card draw. I think I keep it. This one's a bit on the edge. That's cool. So, it's probably Dwyn and delete turn 2, which will give us stuff to tap for this, for mana. This is not a good elf. We're just playing it because that's what we have in standard. What is this? These are, okay, these are the tri-lands and the Fabled Passage. Attack for 1. So next turn we can pay 2 for this, then pay 2 for this, but not have the mana to pay for a card draw, so maybe that's not worth it. Top decking, okay, see this is going to be a problem. Temporary lockdown is going to be brutal against this deck. I guess we just play this. Why didn't I get a token? I don't control another elf, right? Okay, this is blue-white control. So we won, lost 1, and I'm feeling like this could very well be a loss. The way we win this is getting a sneaky Craterhoof Behemoth. God, I want to draw with this, but my mana is just not lining up. I think we're just playing this for now. Attacking for 3. We expect a board wipe or spot removal here. Get lost. Something like that. Dang. If I had drew a What, 4, 5, 6, 7? I can have cast it either way. Alright, we're gonna... This is getting countered for sure. Play this, get it countered. This shouldn't be something the opponent needs to think about. It's like 100% you counter this. Okay, well, tap for 2. And then play this. You'll pay 1 to draw. At least this is on cast. So even with the counter spell, it's gonna draw. That's pretty good. If I play it right now, I can't draw. If I wait till next turn, I can. If I play it right now, it's only 1 extra damage. So I don't think it's worth playing. Attack for 3. I also expect a board wipe here. And I'm gonna need to recover from 1. Okay. Sure. Up to 18. Okay, not a board wipe. Dang it, man. So, I have 5, 6. I could do this for 3. Is that worth it? I think it might be worth doing. Because it does let us potentially win next turn if we can find like a Archdruid or something. Could also just get countered. Wow, not good. Okay. Well, attack for 2. I don't want to play this unless I can play it and something else and draw. So I'm holding this. Stock up. Okay, 2 lands. They haven't played 1, so they could have 3, which means they could have a counter spell next turn. Tap land. Okay, could still have a counter spell. Okay, well, we'll try this. Please resolve. They could have... Okay, they don't. So now I play this. Autopay. Nice. I'm not going to play that one though, right? Am I? If I play it... No, we don't have lethal, so it doesn't matter. Is this until end of turn? Until end of turn. Yeah. So let's do... this. And... attack. Wow, they blew up my land. I have so much mana. I mean, I guess I'm far off from a Craterhoof, but like... Man, okay, temporary lockdown, yeah. This is why we need the Archdruid's Charm. I can blow these up. Instant speed too, I think. Is it instant or is it sorcery? Because I can do it end of turn and just get all this back. Potentially win right away. Well. Not playing the Visionary until I can draw with it. If we lose this, we're going perfectly 50-50. Okay. So play this. Then play this. And I will autopay land. Play this. So now a land is a behemoth. Okay. They're gonna try to kill me here. We'll see what happens, I guess. What does this even do? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it. Okay, that's pretty good. No one plays this, but it's pretty cool. So 2 stock ups, which is terrifying. Best possible top deck would probably be the Cavern. So I can name beast and this can't be countered. At which point it's what, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. It's not lethal, I don't think. Or maybe it is. It's close to it. Cavern, naming beast, playing behemoth. They probably have spot removal though. Okay. Take 4. Sure. You get a card. Welp. It can be countered. That's the problem here. I'm not gonna attack Chandra, even though if they have spot removal, it sucks. But let's just go for lethal. Okay. So they're gonna take 11 down to 9, and now we could potentially top deck a Craterhoof. We are playing 4. We have 2 in the graveyard. 8. Oh, I'm just dead. Never mind. Okay, so we're perfectly even. 50-50. Win, lose, win, lose. I think the biggest problem we've had is we're just not drawing Archdruid enough. That game, however, just really makes me not want to play Genesis Wave. I'd rather have the Charm. The Archdruid's Charm. We could have exiled the temporary lockdowns. They search for Craterhoof just the same. They can search for Archdruid. It's a fight spell if we need it. I mean, this just seems so much better. Genesis Wave is fun. Obviously, it goes crazy, but I mean, that just seems better. Surely that's better. I like it better, personally. Also, we can just open this pack right now. What's in this? Could be a Craterhoof Behemoth. You don't know. It's a Call of the Spirit Dragons. Okay. Yeah, I think temporary lockdown is going to be the most brutal answer to this. So I think because of that, it might be right to just play 4 Archdruid's Charm. Probably cut a Fierce Empath or the Fauna Shaman. Have 4 of those. Well, this is crazy go fast, go wide against or while going first. Turn 1, play one of these, turn 2. I mean, we're going to go so fast. If the opponent plays cut down, let's see your swamp. Let's not see your swamp. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we're going to go fast. Ooh. Okay, we're going to play that instead. So if the opponent plays Momentum Breaker, we sacrifice the Llanowar Elves. Oh, this is just a cute little blue-white enchantment stack. Okay, no blocks. Sure, so we're going to play this first. Now this taps for 3. So we'll tap that for 3. Play this. And then no attacks. And then next turn, we pay 3, play this. This will tap for 5. Fauna Shaman. Yeah, we'll do 3 for this. Actually, we should be getting, at this point, we should be getting Craterhoof. So we'll play this. There's a loud truck outside my house. Ignore that. We'll take action. Craterhoof. This taps for 5, which means we can play 2 of these. There's no way the opponent's playing board sweepers in this deck, right? Surely not. Okay, so this is what the deck. This is why you're playing the deck, right? Next turn we tap this for 7. So we need 1 mana for this, and it's gonna be 8 because it counts itself, right? So everything gets +8/+8 trample. Yep, opponent is dead. And this is what the deck does. And you'll notice the key difference here that we did this game that we didn't do in the other games is we drew Archdruid. It's pretty important. Yeah, opponent knows they're dead. I wish we could have seen how much it would have been. It would have been 8. So 8 times 8 times 8 plus all the 5s. It was a lot of damage. Okay, I mean turn 1 Llanowar Elf into. It might just be doing a delete first. What's the opponent playing? Blue. Okay, Llanowar Elf. 4 lands. We're a 22 land deck. We're very light on lands because we add so much mana with our creatures. Yeah, I think it's this. They can respond, kill my elf. That sucks, because then I don't get the token, right? But that just means they're blowing a removal spell on a Llanowar Elf after it's kind of irrelevant, so it's kind of okay. This is fine, I guess. Yeah. Alright. So this is the Dimir tempo deck. So lots of bounce, lots of spot removal. Not good for us. Again. But I will just block this. We don't have a whatchamacallit, Archdruid, so I don't care. I think it's just this again for now. Then next turn we do this. We explode in power. We can attack for 10 next turn, potentially. But it does nothing though. Alright, we're gonna try this. I expect it to get countered. Okay, I want to play this and draw. Very mastermind. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I still draw, even though they get 1. That's fine. That's interesting. Can't cast it. No ramp. Well, we have 5 mana. We'll have 6 next turn. Okay. Right. Fine. Attack. Down to 10. Siren. Sure. Another one. 2 mana left. Still 2 mana left. At this point, I just want Lords. Yep. That's not a Lord. Well, I mean, it's not bad. We're going to. Okay. Well, I mean, I was never going to attack with that one anyway. Attack like so. Right, down to 6. Is there a board wipe? This is the question. You can draw a card. Ooh, that's exciting. I can cast this, get a land. So I have 4. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this would be 8. We need to see what they do. I'm doing it end of turn, of course. Yep. This can search for any land too, so it can get the cavern. They could counter it. That'd be a problem. Gonna take 2 here. Enduring Curiosity. They're tapped out. We win. Right? Let me double check. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be our 8th land. So we'll do this. We search. We're going to get a land. We're going to get Cavern. We're going to name Beast just in case. Land. Beast. Uncounterable, even if they did have mana. And attack. And that's a win. Sneaking it through the control deck. I mean, this is the tempo deck, so it's not all in control, but -49. So, yep. We faced a lot of control and still got through. Alright, that's standard elves. I'll say the same thing that I said at the beginning of the video, which is that you don't have to copy this exact deck list, because I don't know what the best deck list is. Like I said, I went into this text box, I typed in T-Elf, like that, and then I just added the good ones. So that's all I did. So there's probably more, there's probably decks with more thought put into them, but I think it shows the way these decks work. Don't expect to Craterhoof every time, right? It is, it feels broken, and then it feels terrible, and that's just the nature of this deck. It all depends on if your opponent is interacting. If they can kill your Visionary, if they can kill your Archdruid, they can kill your Ramp, if they have Cut Down, then you can just never get to this, and it feels like you just can't do anything. But if your opponent isn't interacting, then you can smack them for like 80 damage. Awesome. Okay, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.